YouTube, how's it going? Today we are talking about Suprent Fangs. So not only do we have a clipper and a trimmer, we also have an electric shaver to check out. I will be unboxing all of them, and I will be using them on haircuts, so this way you can see how they work. So let's get to the unboxing now. Here we go. First off, great packaging, Suprent. Good job. But let's check out these clippers real quick. They got the look. Looks great. I like that we got Type-C charging on the bottom, ergonomic hand grips. We got a nice blade on there. It's 0 gaps. We have a regular lever that's like a click lever and also a floating lever. On-off button is got an LED on it. Pretty sweet. So here's the trimmers. Here's how they look. Pretty much the same thing, but in a trimmer form. Same charging ports, same ergonomics. Nice little thumb indent. The different color LED lights to indicate how much battery is left. Both 0 gap very well. Here we have a nice gold little pendant that comes with it. Nice little chain for you to rock. Now here's what's in the inner box. We have 8 guards for your clipper, from the half all the way to number 6. We have mini guards for the trimmer, a bottle of oil. We have a screwdriver with also a little star bit that's extra for your lever. 2 different charging bases. They're not interchangeable. One is meant for one, the other is meant for the other. 2 long Type-C cords. Excellent. Cleaning brush. And that is all. But wait, there's more. Inside this box, we have the electric shaver. Felt good in my hand. I like the way it looks. Thing's beautiful. Has a nice little thumb indent on the front too. Type-C charging port on the side, charging port on the bottom. Nice little case that it comes in. Dual foil. On-off switch on the side, also lights up. And on the bottom, we have the charger. Also Type-C. Type-C cable. Little bottle of oil, I don't know what for. And a cleaning brush. Let's go. Now let's see how it looks when they're charging. All right, you can see the charging light going on and off. All right, so as with most clippers, I'm gonna go ahead and do a self-cut. I wanna see how it feels on myself. I wanna see how they perform. I wanna feel how they perform. This way I can understand it as a client. Now let's get started. I gotta say, everything felt good on my head, everything worked good. It seemed like the blend came out pretty damn good for going through it with the guards that come with Suprent clippers. I usually switch over to my walls, but I'm like, you know what, let me just make sure I get a full haircut on video with the proper guards. So, let me know what you think. Almost forgot the shaver. Let's get it. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, please. So let's talk about the clippers and trimmers. Both of them come equipped with a vector motor. They both take 3 hours to charge and you get 2 to 3 hours of runtime on them. I'd like to see a little bit more runtime on them. Although one thing I do understand is that when you have that much battery power going into the clippers itself, you are going to have less runtime. These things go from 8,000 RPMs or 8,500 RPMs all the way up to 13,000. So this thing is running strong, using up that battery life. So that's the only saving grace I'm going to give it. Luckily, they give you 2 different Type-C cables. This way you can plug the clippers in and charge them while you're cutting hair. The ergonomics on both the clipper and the trimmer are on point. The clippers easily power through any kind of bulk. I faded with them very clean, very easily. I found out that I would say the best guards to use on these are Stylecraft guards, the double magnetics. And that's because the 1.5 Stylecraft guard works perfect on it, unlike the wall 1.5, which does tend to slip. I tried changing blades on this clipper, and I found out anything without recessed holes on the top clipper blade would work. Anything with recessed holes, you'd have a hard time kind of swapping it out. As far as the moving blade, you're probably gonna need some modding to get that in there. The blade that comes on the clipper itself is too shallow, so any kind of blade you put in there is gonna be protruding a little bit more and too tight. So I would go ahead and personally keep it as is. Now, as far as the trimmer goes, it basically has a system that's kind of like a clipper to zero gap your blade. Now, you will not have to take the blade off. You can keep the blade on. The top blade will be loose once you unscrew the screws just a little bit, and you'll be able to move the blade in zero gap as needed. Now, the blade does have very fine teeth, and it can cut good if you zero gap it like perfectly. I will say, these are not the biggest hitters that you're gonna have. I can guarantee that, but they did cut pretty good. I think the best part about them is how well they shaved. They shaved so good. The shape up was pretty good. Shaving was so good. They do tend to get hot quick. Maybe after like most of the shape up, I just double check the blade to make sure it's cool, because it definitely got warm fast. So that's the only real downfall of them. And I wish they can cut just a little bit better, just a touch better. If they refine that top blade, that moving blade just a little bit, they could have some hitters. They're close, but they're just not there. And that's okay, because Suprent has been doing a great job at getting better and better everything they put out. I will tell you, the MVP of these 3 items is the shaver. The shaver, hands down, is the best shaver I've ever used. This blade cut like butter. It didn't matter if it's your chin area, under your neck, your head, the back of your neck, the sides. It doesn't matter. It was mowing through everything I threw at it. So the charge time on the electric shaver is 180 minutes. That will give you anywhere from 90 to 120 minutes of use. It seems like it's not much, but electric shaver, you're not going to be using for most of the haircut. Electric shaver is going to be a couple minutes each. Boom, onto the charging dock. So that's plenty of time for what it's intended for. Not only do the clippers go from 8,500 to 13,000 RPMs, the shaver does the same thing. As far as the shaver goes, easily the best out of the trio. I will have more footage on the electric shaver. I'll do some shorts, because I know I didn't put enough footage in the video itself right now for the review. But I just did my fade real quick, and my client cannot use a shaver, so I was kind of messed up with what I could actually record as far as the shaver went. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck with me all the way to where I'm talking now, I really do appreciate it. And next up, we're gonna have Stylecraft Rain Trimmer review, okay? I just got them in today. I took a look at them, haven't even used them yet. They look fire. So stick around, I'll have that coming up soon, all right? Peace out, guys.